The Moors enslaved black people. Book reference. Prince Abdul Rahman is a native of Timbuktu. In 1826, at the encouragement of local newspaperman Andrew Marshcock, Abdul Rahman wrote a letter in Arabic to his family, and this letter was forwarded via United States Senator Thomas Reed to the U.S. consulate in Morocco. The consul shared the letter with Sultan Abdul Rahman II, who asked that U.S. President John Quincy Adams and Secretary of State Henry Clay intervene for the release of Abdul Rahman in exchange for the freeing of several U.S. citizens illegally held in his country. The African had been admitted while Adams was with Secretary of the Navy Samuel Southard. The portly Southard would be responsible for Ibrahim's transportation overseas. He knew about the movement of American ships to Africa and was friendly with officials of the Colonization Society, which sent vessels to its Liberian colony on an erratic basis. In his diary, Adams wrote, Abdul Rahman is a Moor, otherwise called Prince or Ibrahim, who had been 40 years a slave in this country. Washington, June 5th, 1828. The bearer hereof, Prince, is a Moor, reduced to captivity near a half century ago. The executive of the United States has obtained him from his master with a view of restoring him to his friends and country. O fellow citizens of Louisiana and Mississippi, all ye people of the South, prepare yourselves for the dreadful scene that now await you. For deny it as ye may, it is well known that Prince is now marching at the head of his black troops with the Moorish scimitar at his side. Clay gave to Ibrahim another passport. Its full text follows. Department of State, Washington, 17th of January, 1829. The President of the United States, having been informed that the bearer hereof, Abdul Rahman, was held in a state of slavery by a citizen of the United States, that he was of Moorish descent and a person of much consideration in his native country of Africa, and that his emancipation from slavery would be very agreeable to the Emperor of Morocco. The undersigned Secretary of State of the United States was directed by the President to adopt measures for the liberation of the before-mentioned Moor, Abdul Rahman, and for his transportation to his family and connections and native country. His manumission was accordingly procured from the citizen of the United States who held him as a slave, and he came to this city at the public expense last spring. It was the President's intention to have him transported to Tangier to be delivered to the Emperor of Morocco. Oh, I guess it was Moors that were fighting for the liberation and emancipation of Africans. I guess the Moors didn't enslave black people. I guess the Moors were freeing them. The link for this book is in my bio.